Hi there, and welcome to today's Wednesday webinar. Tammy, I'm actually going to start it over, so stay right there.
Okay.
Hi there, welcome to today's Wednesday webinar. It's the third Wednesday, so it's for juniors and cadets, except that it's really for everyone because we are going to be talking about finding treasure, being in search of treasure. And Tammy, I know you know all about bringing treasure, finding treasure, and I'm going to be focusing on reminding everybody about our upcoming treasure chest because on January 23rd, we have our next Girl Scouts of Maine treasure chest at Mount Ararat High School in beautiful Topsom, Maine from 8:30 to 4 p.m. And it's one of several treasure chests we're offering this year. We just offered one at the University of Maine up in Orono that was run in tandem with the Transforming Leadership Conference for older girls. And then we'll also be offering one in Aroostook County on April 30th. Okay, so I'm hoping I get this right. And Washington County, May 7th. I know those are the two dates I have in my calendar, and I'm playing by memory, which is not always a good way to go. But those are the four treasure chests that we have planned for this year. And what's a treasure chest, you say? I know Tammy's not saying that because Tammy was planning treasure chests, I think, before I started going to them. I know Mary Meeting Service Unit was planning treasure chests before I started going to them because a lot of the ones that I went to were Mary Meeting ones. But this is the flyer, and it looks all flat and big here, but you may have seen it at your recent service unit meetings, folded into fourths. It's a brochure style, a 4-panel brochure style, and this is the business side, excuse me, and then this side tells you all the wonderful opportunities and all the different classes that we're offering. And what you see right over here is that we are presently in the early bird registration window. So until the 21st, which is next Monday, adult volunteers can register for the treasure chest for a mere $10. $15 isn't bad for all of what you get from a treasure chest, but $10 is a swinging deal. So you definitely want to jump on board. And I'm showing you this just because you may have seen a hard copy of this, but what we're going to do in the webinar today is go to eBiz so you can see how to sign up online, because somebody mentioned that not all of our volunteers are comfortable going into eBiz and signing up for workshops. And so I thought, oh, that'd be terrific. And I'm glad Tammy is here because, Tammy, you'll have experience with signing up girls. So if we have some time, we can talk about how to sign I'm assuming. If we have some time, we'll talk about how to sign girls up for events too. So let me switch.
Okay.
Good, yay. Okay, so you do know how to do that?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, it's so funny because that transition happened right when I stopped working with girls directly, and so I've never done that. And since I'm not associated with the troop anymore, I can't play with it and figure that out. So something for another day. But with the treasure chest here, what is a treasure chest and why would I go? A treasure chest is a day full of learning opportunities for adult volunteers. And as you saw from the list, there are lots of different opportunities. We've tried to mix in some that are definitely oriented to what you do with Girl Scouts and some that are definitely oriented to what you could so what you do with Girl Scouts as in the process, being a leader of a troop, and then also some that are oriented at materials and programming that you take to girls, and then some that are really just for your fun. And if you decide to take that to girls as well, that's great, but it's really for you. And then there's the added bonus of it's bringing in people from all over the state. We have volunteers who can come from all over the state to participate in this. I know one of my friends from Washington County just suggested that she might be coming. I'm very excited about that idea. I hope you come, Lori. And it's also a chance for us to look at the different pathways involved in Girl Scouts and to look at you and what you bring. So it's a chance not only to learn new ideas, but to share some of the great ideas that you have. I'm really excited about this one coming up too, because we have one of our volunteers has a friend who is part of the Micmac people. He is a Micmac person by descent, and he's coming to share some of his culture at lunchtime. He's bringing some drums and sharing that way, and then he's doing a workshop right after lunch to continue that sharing. So I'm excited about that. So when, where, and who. The when is simple. It's January 23rd. As I mentioned, 5 weeks from this coming Saturday, right here. You want to mark your calendar and give it a big, bright yellow highlight. And then it is going to be at Mount Ararat High School, which is in Topsom, Maine. And it occurred to me just now that you can't really tell where that is if you're not sure where Topsom is. Topsom is near Brunswick, between Brunswick and Lewiston, adjacent to Brunswick. And it's right along 295, so it's very easy to access. Come on down. And who is for all adult volunteers. And I found out today that we don't have a lot of pictures of people at Treasure Chest. So this year's photography class, I'm going to ask them to go take a whole bunch of pictures of people at the Treasure Chest. And of course it will include you, I hope, because the more people who are there, the more treasure that's there for all of us to find. So how do I sign up? I'm glad you asked. Isn't that a fun graphic? I'm all about the fun graphics. I'm going to scooch my web browser over. I don't know why it switched to that. It was on the home page. Here's the home page, girlscoutsofmaine.org. And if you come over here to eBiz, click, and then you log in. I've got all my stuff preloaded, which I know security people say you're not supposed to do, but there's that. And so it takes you to my family page, and you see that there are 3 of us who are lifetime members, and I could sign all of us up for the Treasure Chest, but neither of the girls will be home then, so I'm just going to sign myself up. And I put Treasure Chest into the search and click, and here we are, the Treasure Chest for Central and Southern Kentucky, Topsom. When I click on that, it takes me to this page that shows me all of the workshops that are offered for the day. And it shows that presently, because it's before the 21st of December, presently the list price is $10 for the day. And so I can see all of the workshops that are offered and when they're offered during, well, okay, what time they start during the day. And then if I want more information, I can click on any one of them and get a little bit more information. But since I know what the workshops are, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where it says register now and click that button. So when I click that, again, it takes me to all the people I am responsible for or that I have access to register for things. And I'm going to click myself and then click continue. So it says, just to confirm, Dawn Walker Elders wants to go to the Treasure Chest in Topsom, Maine. And I click continue again. And because this is a multi-workshop event, it takes me to this page where I can select my options. Since I'm leading a day at the spa, I'm going to select that. And let's see what else. Where I can't even remember what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I want to sing. I think oh no, I'm doing needle felting. That'll be a good one to show you anyway, because it's got a materials fee with it. And then breaking bread, and then let's say, oh, I know this one is, there's a brand new one here, Not So Scary STEM Ideas, and then steampunk. So say that I sign up for those activities and I click continue. And you say, wait a minute, you didn't sign up for 6 activities and there's 6 hours of workshops. You're going to see why. Maybe you won't see why. You won't see why. Steampunk, I know, is a 2-hour workshop. And so it would take me to the end of the day. But what you see here is it gives me my total. So there was the $10 for the Treasure Chest in general. And then since I'm doing needle felting, it's an additional $5 fee. And so it tells me that my total is $15. And I could click checkout and then go pay for it with my credit card or debit card on our secure site. So if I had signed up for a class that didn't have a fee, then it would just be the $10. Or if I signed up for the American Red Cross class, that's the only other class that has an additional fee. The American Red Cross CPR and First Aid certification has a $40 fee on top of the $10. So those are all options. Oh, I just realized something that I didn't point out to you. Let's see if I can just go back or if it's going to do weird things. If you look, when you go to sign up, you can see how many spaces are still available. So you see jewelry making still has lots of spaces available. The American Red Cross class, I want to say the American Red Cross class, ooh, we've already got that one halfway full because it can only take 12 people and 6 people have already signed up. So that helps you see what's available for you to sign up for. And if something's full, you'll know right away so you don't sign up for it and then get the disappointing phone call or email saying, sorry, that one's already full. So that's how you sign up for the treasure chest. Now, Tammy, how is that different from signing your girls up for a workshop or for an event?
Can you give me the screen right now?
I can. Let me see. There's a way.
Yeah.
Make presenter. Yes, I do want to make Tammy Fisher the presenter. Okay.
Show my screen. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, so I'm already in eBiz, and you can see I'm on my family right now. So I go to my troops.
Nice.
Up here at the top.
Great.
And you have your girls, and you just select the girls that you want to enroll, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do the same thing that you did, and you do whatever activity you want.
Great.
See, so like I know that there's a rock and raft coming up, so I can just put rock in there.
Mm-hmm.
See a rock and raft show up. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to scroll down just a little bit. It's the next one down.
Right. Yeah, and your thing's in the way, so.
Oh, sorry.
Rock and raft. So I could do rock and raft right here.
Nice.
And there's 40 spots. I can register now, and then I can say which girls are coming.
How fun does that sound?
So it's really quite easy to do.
That is great. And so much quicker than, back in the day when we're filling out all the forms and writing in everybody's name and parents' name and all of that stuff, because all of the data is already in in eBiz, so that you click a few boxes and boom, it's done. That's great. Yay. Thank you so much, Tammy. That's wonderful.
Okay, and I'll give you back the screen.
Thanks.
I think you can take it. Stop sharing my screen.
Okay. Stop sharing my screen. Let's see what we've got. If I move that out of the way and I share my screen again, does it give it back?
There you go.
Oh, do you see your screen or my screen?
I see your screen.
Oh, good. Huzzah. So let's move that out of the way. I've got to look at so just, we have gone really fast. We're getting good at this webinar stuff, Tammy. Just to click through some more sales in case you aren't sure that you want to go to a treasure chest. You definitely do. You want to get together with people. You want to meet people, and you want to share ideas and get some ideas. Oh, I leaned back from the mic, so hopefully I didn't go away there. But you want to discover and connect and take action for your girls and for yourself and really for the world. The more great ideas that we have, the more great ideas we're bringing to our girls, and the more great ideas that they're developing because of the additional things that they're exposed to and understand and come to feel comfortable with. So tell your friends, bring your friends. The more the merrier, without question, at these treasure chests. In fact, Tammy, do you have any happy treasure chest memories that you want to share?
I would say the biggest one is your first 3 ones.
Mm-hmm.
Meet people to share ideas and get new ideas.
Yeah.
And those first 3 actually take care of everything else. The discover, connect, and take action are all the first 3.
Exactly. And it's amazing the treasures that you find just chatting with new people. And I'm so bummed that you're not coming. Tammy is often one of our presenters at Treasure Chest because she works with Girls on the Go in the state. But this year she's going with a group of older girls for their annual retreat to the Camp Pondicherry Chalet. And so they're going to miss this event right in their own backyard. But a whole bunch of volunteers from their neighborhood or neighborhood service unit, I had a flashback, will be coming on over and meeting and sharing and getting new ideas. So it's going to be a great day had by all. And with the weather the way it's been, we might have beach chairs out. You never know.
We're going to transform the chalet into our Candyland, it looks like.
Oh, how fun. How fun. So tell us a little bit about that since we have a few more minutes. I have 8 more minutes.
I'm not sure. We have a committee meeting again tomorrow night. The girls chose the theme, it looks like, for our Candyland. It looks like each troop is going to choose one of the lands in our Candyland.
Nice.
And do all the decorations for that one.
How fun.
And all the food has to be based on our Candyland theme. So you got to come up with a name for stuff. So I think for lunch, my girls were talking like for lunch they were going to do wraps and then slice them and put them on skewers so they look like lollipops.
Oh, how fun. So just so to catch people up, this is an older girl weekend that the Merry Meeting Service Unit offers each year, and girls plan it, and it's cadets and up, is that right?
Yes.
Cadets and up. And so it's at the week after or the weekend after they do their midterms, so they've been all stressed and they've taken these big tests, and then the girls get to go to our chalet and have some Girl Scout adventures. What was last year's theme?
Last year's theme was a Disney murder mystery. So they dressed up as Disney princesses and had to figure out which princess died. Well, they found out who died, but then
Right.
they had to figure out who killed her. And it happened to be the evil queen that killed her, of course.
Of course. You have to have the story go the way the story goes, don't you? Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming and for helping out Miss Tammy. And folks who are listening, thanks for listening. Tell your friends, Treasure Chest on Saturday, January 23rd at Mount Ararat High School. Let me pull that. I'll pull the flyer back over because I want to be sure you see it. And remember, you can sign up online at eBiz. If you have any questions, please feel welcome to email me or give me a call at the Girl Scout office. And we'll see you in a few weeks. I'll see you on a webinar next week, but we'll see you at the Treasure Chest in a few weeks. Thanks for coming, Tammy. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you later.